Welcome to Two Tunes,
Welcome
episode
to
150.
150.
I'm Bo.
I'm Brandon. This is just how I talk now.
Yeah. What are we up to?
Grad school.
Me too. I'm in my second week, but it's a weird week because like it starts on Wednesday. The week starts on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And then it ends on Wednesday. So like we're midweek right now. And I'm learning Pro Tools.
Nice.
And the book that we're going through first was a pain in the ass to get. I don't know if I mentioned it already.
No.
Like I ordered it and it was like the newest version, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Where's the book? Refresh. No book. Where's the book? Customer support. Where's the book? Silence.
Where'd you get it from? Like the publisher?
From Avid.
Oh, okay.
Why'd you laugh like that?
I just because I was not expecting you to be. I thought it was like a thing you got on like Amazon or like a pub. I wasn't thinking it was like the Pro Tools book from the company who makes Pro Tools.
It's an ebook.
No. That makes I just wasn't expecting that. That's why I
Yeah.
laughed.
So, and then eventually, like the day 2, still don't have it. What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Email professor. Hey, I'm having trouble getting the book. Just want to let you know there's probably nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
But just saying I don't have the book, so I can't do 2/3 of the assignments.
Yeah.
I got the other book, the Bobby Osinski book, next day. Ordered it, got it the next day. Then I'm like, okay, well maybe it's just like this one time, so I'll order it again and then I'll get a refund for the other one. Order it again, same problem. What the fuck is going on?
Should it just be an instant download kind of
It should be.
situation?
Well, guess what? The 2023 version doesn't exist. They screwed up on the website. It's the 2022 version I'm supposed to get.
Gotcha.
So then I ordered the 2022 version because I'm like, I want to get, like, I don't want to wait on these people.
Yeah.
So I bought 3 books.
Yeah.
I got a refund for 2 of them, obviously, the 2023 books that don't exist. But I'm in the class learning how to do Pro Tools. And in this book, it's a ton of reading and like 2 minutes of a project. And it's a lot of like, here's how you zoom. Chapter 2. How to zoom. And it's like, what? Like they're teaching you every single way. It's like, there's a better way to teach this stuff. Teach by doing.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is how you can zoom. Okay. Then we're going to do this. And then you do a project where like you're just trying to zoom or import files or like, this is how you do this. Like they're going super in depth, which is great. Cause like you should, because by the end of this class and the next audio class, I'll be Pro Tools certified. Right. Which is good. And you should know if you're going to learn Pro Tools, you should learn everything about it. Yeah. But the book is just, oh my God, can you... And a lot of it is like, this doesn't, like you can do this, but it's not covered in the scope of this class. So that'll be in other ones. It's like, then why even mention it? Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah. I have to do the project for chapter 4. And then I got to do all the Bobby Osinski book stuff and then record using 2 microphones.
Nice.
Which maybe I'll record this drum set now that I'm looking at it. With those 2 microphones that are above and just do that.
A little XY action.
No, just the way that it is. Spaced pair.
Oh, I see.
And then I got to, like, because then they're like, you should record the same instruments that you did before. Well, I recorded me on an acoustic guitar. Cool. Awesome. I recorded a student who sucks at the French horn. They know that they suck on the French horn. You could, if you listen to the recording, it's like, yeah, you're real bad.
That's funny.
And then I recorded that same student singing because I'm like, I need a third thing.
Yeah.
So I think recording a French horn with 2 microphones,
pointless.
Kind of pointless. Recording guitar, 2 microphones, okay, you can get like bass on this side and kind of like finger noise on that side. Awesome. Recording vocals with 2 microphones, I don't really.
You could do one up close and like one far away, I guess, and somehow.
Yeah, I don't know why I would want to do that. I mean, I'll probably learn in the Bobby Osinski book in chapter 2 that I'm about to do. But like, I wouldn't want to record those things with more than 1 microphone.
Yeah.
But
it might be interesting to hear what it would be like. It depend on the vocal style and whatever that you're doing too. If you had like somebody close up on the mic and then like a mic across the room or whatever, and just do you know what I'm saying?
No, I do. No,
and then you could like mix that.
It makes sense. It's now like the room sound and them up close.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what I'm going to do now. Do I want to put them in the auditorium? Maybe. Put them in the auditorium, have the mic up close, and then have the microphone not like all the way, but like in the middle of the room. I wonder if I have enough cable. I do. Cool. Look at that. We figured something out. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm in the midst of. Well, sorry.
Yeah, I'm interrupting you just because I want to clarify one thing. I know that I had said, it's going to be the instructor's going to be that guy who was in the drummer of Nine Inch Nails. It's not that guy.
Oh, okay.
It's somebody else. I'm disappointed.
Sorry for your loss. I'm in the midst of my 3 classes. Although my research class, I am technically done with reading articles every week.
That's cool.
And assessing them. And now I'm just working on my annotated bibliography.
Okay.
Which I've never done one of those before, but it's pretty straightforward.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this is just like a summary, right? She's like, yeah. She's like 5 sentences is fine, but she's like, basically, if somebody wants to possibly use that resource for something, they want to look at your little annotation and know in 5 sentences if it's going to be worth their time to look it up or to buy it or to whatever. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
What is explain annotated bibliography?
I just did.
No, it's like it's 5. It's a
bibliography.
Yeah.
Here's all the resources I'm using for my thesis topic.
Yeah, I get that.
And then on all of those, the ideas that I have read or perused, all of those resources.
Yeah.
And then I write a essentially 5-sentence summary about them. So that way, if somebody else is looking to use that resource,
but
they would know by my thing,
like it's about this, or like it's a good source.
They cover this, and I could also say like, if it's like an article or something like where you're supposed to have like a point and whatever, it's like, do they actually make the point? Do they actually make their argument or whatever?
Okay.
So
kind of not really a summary, but like a review.
Sort of, like a little bit of both. Yeah.
Summary.
So
gotcha.
And then
I haven't had to do that, and I hope I don't. I will though.
Yeah. And then my improv class is kicking my butt, but in a good way. It's challenging. And then my arranging class is going pretty well. So that's it.
I'm looking at my calendar.
I don't know when my semester ends. I feel like soonish because we started like the middle of August. So I feel like we're getting close.
You should be done by now.
Well, I feel like maybe by like the middle of November.
Or is it a semester?
No, it's a semester. So like it should be like 12, 14 weeks, something like that. But like,
all right.
we're in week 9 of school.
Yeah.
Or entering week 10 of school.
Yeah.
But I started that class 2 weeks before school started.
And is there no time off?
No.
Like there's not a Thanksgiving break?
Well, yeah, there's Thanksgiving break, but like, I don't know. Are we done by? I don't know. I don't know.
My guess is that you have Thanksgiving break and then you have finals after.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
But that would be my guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a long time since.
But I think I'll just have final project kind of thing. I know, like for arranging, it'll just be like a final thing because like we did a bunch of like 2-part stuff, and then we did like you had to write like a 2-part arrangement. And like record it. That was like our big, I guess, midterm type thing. And now we're into 3-part writing, and I'm assuming I'll have to do like a 3-part thing. So, also, the problem with my courses is, and it's just the nature of it. Since I'm like the only one in the program, there's a lot of stuff like they cover a lot of things in class, but like I don't get all of that, so I have to kind of like reach out and ask a lot of things. They're all real good about it, but it's just kind of the nature of it.
So my class is a 7-week program. And mine ends on December 10th.
Gotcha.
So there you go. The next one starts on January 8th. So I get a month off. Not really. And that's applications in live sound, which will lead up to the musical. So maybe I could use the knowledge that I have.
I'm also taking only 2 courses next semester.
But are they...
Because of musical and because of...
Are they going on at the same time?
Yeah. It'll be like this.
You're going to end up paying for a class, aren't you? Or another class?
I don't know. I have to look into that.
Because you're only allowed 4? Use your lessons?
15 credits.
12 credits during the school year. 15 credits total.
Yeah. So 15 credits.
I don't know, man. You did something over the summer, right?
I did.
And then you're taking 3
classes.
now.
Yeah.
Anyways. What's up?
What do we do here? Talk about 2 tunes?
We do talk about 2 tunes. I'm like reading a whole bunch of stuff about my band.
Can we pause for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Hold on. Yep. There, pause.
And we're back.
Yeah. And you slipped in some water.
I did.
Because it's raining. And when it rains, it leaks.
Yeah.
There was a time when I worked at McDonald's that the roof was leaking. And it was leaking real bad.
Yeah. Leaking real bad.
Like the drop ceiling was dripping. Mm-hmm. And so I decided, okay, well, we'll just take that thing out. And then when I did it like all the water then came down.
Yeah.
And then it was like raining in the building.
Amazing.
I'm like, okay, well, can't do anything about this, but close this section off, lock that door.
Oh, so you got to that part of the Bear then when they're renovating and they're like arguing in the Bear.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like arguing about it's not black mold.
If it was black mold, it would do this.
Yeah.
And then it did that.
And then the whole like ceiling collapses on it.
Which is like, then you need to go to the hospital. That guy's a good actor too.
He's really good. Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you get to the episode?
I'm on the Christmas episode.
Yeah, but okay. Did you get to like his episode?
No.
Okay.
No, I know I know about it because I watched. The reason that I'm watching The Bear is there's this YouTube channel that it's all about like editing, and then they did some editing. Like they talked about it. So they talked about like the very, very first episode and that like basically that opening scene. And it's like, oh, we did this and then we did this and this is how we got these shots and like then we did this and talking about that. And then later on in the season we were add this. And then the other editor was talking about how like this episode where he goes to a restaurant and then like every second counts and like what it means at this point. And I'm like, I don't know any of this because I was still in the first season.
It's a really good episode.
So yeah, haven't watched it. You're first. We talk about 2 tunes here. I don't know what we've already said.
I don't know either. We took a little break. All right. So first of all, Callous Daoboys, great band name. Great band name, right?
Yeah.
What is their name?
What?
Like what device are they using to get their name?
Oh, I don't know what it is.
Dallas Cowboys, right? But Callous Daoboys. It's called a spoonerism.
Spoonerism.
Yeah, you take the first part of one word and switch it with the first part of another word.
Cool.
So like your name as a spoonerism would be Bo Barber.
Yours would be Brendan Bittner.
Yeah. Doesn't always work on everything.
Okay.
Yeah. A friend of mine, Dr. Melissa Hogue, she teaches music theory at Oakland University in Oakland, Michigan. She's a big fan of spoonerisms, both the intentional and unintentional, because it's also one of those things that like people will just do sometimes, like so much so that like a lot of us will sort of refer to her sometimes as like Halissa Moog, because she's just such a big fan of them. So anyway, I had heard about these guys through some different channels. I don't know. They're in the era and genre or whatever of stuff that I like. Metalcore and like different things. And but then their name has come up a few times in different things. And my first thought was like, oh, great band name. That's fun.
Yeah.
And then I think I listened to them maybe like a year or so ago, and then just for whatever reason didn't go back. And then they just released their newest thing. I'm trying to find it here.
Is it what this is on?
Yeah.
It's an EP.
Yeah, it's an EP.
God smiles upon the Callous Daoboys.
There we go. Just 3 tracks. Trying to see when it came out. October 20th. It's like super recently. But yeah, it's these 3 tunes. Pushing the Pink Envelope, Waco Jesus, and Designer Shroud of Turin. I couldn't remember which one I sent to you because I like all 3, and I was having a hard time.
This is Designer.
Yeah, this is Designer Shroud of Turin. I like all 3, and I was kind of between the Pushing the Pink Envelope and then this one, as far as like the 2 I would send, and so this is the one you got. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm actually going to buy this on vinyl because it's available. This tune also features a band called Pulses.
Yep.
I'm not sure all exactly what they how much they're featured and whatever, but yeah, it's metalcore, it's math rock, it's samba at one point,
yeah,
a little free jazz. There's a lot of different, there's some pop in there. This is the kind of stuff that I dig. That's kind of fun. They are from Atlanta, Georgia. They've been around since 2016. They've released like a few different EPs and albums and stuff, a couple like lineup changes and things, but for the most part the band is Carson on vocals, Daniel on guitar, Maddie on guitar, Jackie on bass guitar and vocals, Amber on violin and synthesizer, Matthew on drums, and Rich on saxophone. So
okay,
this is the Callous Daoboys featuring Pulses, Designer Shroud of Turin. That part comes back later, the nostalgia for the 2000s thing.
Okay. When you were naming the members, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt the vocal change.
Yeah, and feel change.
Yeah.
Much more poppy.
Yeah. Who is the vocalist?
The main guy?
Sax.
What's that technique? With the guitar?
Tapping?
Is it? Okay. They're just doing it like within like seconds or whatever.
What's tapping? A little bit.
What were you asking me? Who's the singer?
Saxophone player.
Oh, saxophone. His name is Rich.
Okay.
Rich Castillo. Another kind of feel change. Vocal change a little bit. Again, I don't know what Pulses is doing on this enough because I don't listen to either band, and I like even Callous Daoboys I don't listen to much.
Yeah.
Beyond this EP.
Like you don't know what Pulses is.
Yeah. Well, I did listen to them a little bit. They're kind of like hardcore kind of band. I'm assuming like the vocalist a little bit is doing stuff. Maybe. And like maybe this is them, perhaps. I don't know. Also did a song with Jer.
Nice.
And then you get this little Montuno in the middle. It's part of why I picked this because of all like the feel changes and style changes and stuff. Just makes it kind of a cooler. I think even somebody who's maybe not into this heavy of music and stuff, you could still appreciate this song because of all the different things going on in it.
Yeah.
This like glitched out version of the chorus.
No idea what's going on. I don't understand it at all.
It's great. You said you like music that does unexpected things, Bo.
I do. This is a bit too much.
Flip flopper there, Bo. Maybe you should be a politician. Saxophone solo.
I love the kick sound. That, the way that he's saying it, it reminds me of Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, they actually get to the chorus.
For the second time. Like at the end.
Second real time, though. They did that middle one when it was like glitchy.
Yeah.
Love it. It's so good. I definitely want to listen to more of them. I just, like I said, this EP came out and I was like, I've been meaning to like actually listen to that band. Let me like listen to their new EP, and I really, really dig it. So I've been like listening to those 3 tracks kind of on repeat, a whole bunch. But
this is also, yeah. Wow.
I thought you'd be into it.
It's okay. There are parts that I'm like, I really like that, but then it stops and it goes to somewhere else. Like I do like things that like switch up, but that's too much switching up for me. Yeah. But there are parts that like, I love that. If it was just that for like 3 minutes and not 5 minutes.
Listen to the other 2 songs on this EP. That's my challenge to you.
I will.
The Pink Envelope, Pushing the Pink Envelope was the other one that I was going to play, like I said.
Yeah.
So I'm curious like what you think about that one.
Okay.
They've got it on vinyl.
That's good.
45 RPM, 12-inch.
That's good.
Be interesting if you played it at 33 1/3.
Then it just is slower. Not much to it. All right. Do you like ska?
Yeah. And the second verse of this is ska.
Do you like ska core?
Is that what this is?
This is ska core. So, still alive. Friends of ours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Love like mine or yours?
Mine.
Okay.
My friends.
Your friends.
My friend. We played with them like in 2019.
Okay.
Like we saw him like, oh my God, this is so, you guys are so great. And then like the lead singer, Dan, he's like, dude, like you guys were such big influences on us. And I'm like,
oh
yeah, but you like took it way further than we did. And it's like, wow. So yeah, Dan is the guitar player singer. I don't know any of the bands. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. They're on Bad Time Records. This is ska core. Okay.
It's a little more core than ska, but
yeah, but like
this is one song I'm hearing also. So
yeah, them as a band. Apparently, my bass player was in their band.
Oh,
so Chuck is on this EP. It's a 3-song EP, and he plays on the song "Hell on Earth." And then our friend, who is listening right now, plays bass on this song.
Oh, nice.
So Rich from the Suicide
You know what's
Machine.
funny?
What?
Guess what I noticed most about
You noticed the bass line?
The bass line. I was like, this is a dope bass line. Especially because the reason I mentioned the second verse earlier, like, I think it's the second verse, is very ska feeling. And that's when I first noticed the bass part. I was like, okay.
There you go.
Rich, you come up with some awesome bass lines, dude.
And this apparently...
I just want to write some songs now just to have Rich on them.
Rich will do it. Rich, you're doing it. You're doing it, Rich. You're playing bass on a song that Mr. Bittner over here writes. I asked him, I'm like, hey, which song are you on? Because I knew that both of Chuck and Rich were both on it.
Should have both of them on one song.
They should have.
Dueling bassists.
Yes. And then the third song is by I don't know who. They're like, and then they had a third person. So Chuck used to be in this band. They're from Still Alive is from Chicago. Friends with them. As of the speaking of us, they are festing.
Nice.
They are playing with Against All Authority, who's doing a Devo cover set.
Oh.
And Mustard Plug, and Folly, and Devin K and the Solution, and Flying Raccoon Suit, and Omnigon, and other Hans Gruber and the Diehards.
That's a pretty good band name.
Millington. Have we talked about Millington?
No.
Have I ever told you about Millington?
What about Millen-Collin?
No.
Do you know Millen-Collin?
I do know Millen-Collin. Anyways, I don't know anything about... Actually, I do. This is what I know about this song. It's called I Quit. It's dedicated to the worst boss you've ever... or you've worked for.
Seems appropriate.
It's about scraping by with your work or coworkers while they flaunt a lavish lifestyle. They say you're on the same team, but the workload and paychecks say otherwise. Finally, it's about coming to terms with that realization and knowing it's time to go.
I get Rancid vibes.
Okay.
Mostly.
All right.
Op Ivy, I guess, because Tim Armstrong or whatever.
I want to say that Dan, who sings, also sounds very similar to the Code singer. My band's Mark. They sound very similar, and they're both in Florida right now.
Have you ever seen them in the same room at the same time?
Yes, I have. When we played with them in Chicago in 20.
Yeah, but was it really? Did you think back? Were they really actually in the same room at the same time?
It was 2018, and it wasn't in December. I forget when it was. Yes, they were in the same room. They look completely different. I also saw Dan at Punkin' Drublic. I didn't talk to him because I didn't really recognize him. I'm like, I think that's that guy.
Yeah.
And then we texted on Instagram, and I'm like, that was you. And he's like, yeah, I thought you were you. And so, yeah. Punk ska hardcore band from Chicago on Bad Time Records.
Word.
Still alive.
That's
off
good.
The EP Voices. This song is called I Quit. And that's enough.
Should be like a 3-second song, like I quit. Just out.
How to make this song better? 3 seconds.
You say we're all in this together, so out of touch without a clue. They can say it every day, even though it isn't true. Backhanded, sugar-coated.
It's not the second verse, but yeah,
I
the
guess-
bass line.
Yeah.
Just another revolving.
Why did I think it was only the second verse? I don't know.
The ones before.
Also, apparently, it's the first time Rich has ever played in drop D. Maybe not played, but definitely recorded.
Okay.
And then I'm like, I'm going to make you play 6-string bass. And he's like, no.
I think it's because it's like more prominent on this verse. Is why I really noticed it.
Maybe. This
Part
is
is, but
part.
even previous to that, like a little bit.
What you give is what you get. Will I give you nothing? These ends don't meet. I'm not your machine. Can't take it for one more minute. I quit. These ends don't meet. I'm not your machine. Can't take it for one more minute. I quit. We built it.
That reminds me of the last covers episode we did with Pony.
Oh yeah.
The whammy pedal.
Rush to exalt the crowd. These ends don't meet. I'm not your machine. Can't take it for one more minute.
Yeah, the chorus is those like kind of like protesty
Yeah.
vocals and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. What makes ska-core? Ska-core.
That's what it is.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
I just meant more than like it's the I Quit song. Like it's a, just, protesting the man and the job and the
You got to have those sing-along parts.
down.
I
Yeah.
quit. Like,
yeah.
Sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
Dig it. Rich, you sound good, Rich.
Yeah, that's so funny that I was like, yeah, this bass line dude is dope.
I'm glad that I didn't tell you beforehand, and then that.
Well, you
did
sort of
notice it.
did. I didn't get a chance to mention the bass line
Yeah.
because I feel like the other times it's been Rich, and I'm like, yeah, this bass line feels like I'm just pandering to Rich. But like, no, I genuinely, that was one of the things I know. I mean, I noticed like the ska kind of like moments in the verses.
Yeah.
Again, it's just more prominent in the second verse, is why I picked up on it more there. But
I got you.
But that was like, and then also like the bass line. I was like, that was cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
You guys did a good job.
Good job, guys. Good job, team.
Yeah. That's our thing.
Cool. Thanks for listening.
Where can they find us?
Follow us on the socials. Facebook, Instagram. We have a YouTube, maybe? I don't know. It's not social media, but we're on there.
Yeah. It gets blocked
Yeah.
occasionally when we have like the Eagles on.
Yeah. Just wherever you listen to podcasts, just find us there. Give us a rating would be cool. 5 stars preferably. Or whatever the top amount of stars and things is. Like, share, subscribe, all those different things.
And if you
Tell a friend, tell an enemy.
want to get something recorded mixed, hit me up.
And if you want a friend, hit me up.
Yeah, he'll be your friend.
I'll be your friend.
Internet friends. Internet friends are the best. You don't have to hang out. You just text him every once in a while.
Yeah.
Give him a piece of candy.
Word.
Anyways, your song was like twice as long as my song,
Correct.
but they're about the same volume. They're both bricks.
Yeah. At times. Mine gets quieter.
I'm looking at the waveform. It's a brick.
Oh, well, it's compressed then or whatever.
Yes. All right, we'll see you next week, guys,
Okay, bye.
on 151,
Goodbye.
the drunk episode.